Hi, my name is Tim Hoskinson, and today I'd like to talk to you about the Affordable Health Care Act. The Affordable Health Care Act was signed by the President Barack Obama on March 23, 2010, and upheld by the Supreme Court on June 28, 2012. The reason why the President and Congress decided that we needed this is because there's 46 million uninsured people in the United States, and they would like to see that number drastically reduced to help cover health costs of these people. And the goal for this was to give more Americans access to affordable health insurance and to reduce the growth in healthcare spending. I'm going to tell you what affordable health care is not, and what it is not is not it does not replace Medicare or Medicaid or private insurance, like so many people thought that it was its own insurance, and it does not regulate your health care. It was very hard for me to find information that was non-biased because everybody wanted to say their side of the story and this side of the story. So I found a website, procon.org, that gave me some pros and cons of the Affordable Health Care Act. And so this is the pros that I found, or just a few of the pros. You will not be rejected for pre-existing conditions. Before, you could be kicked off your health insurance or not be accepted into health care if you had like cancer or another illness. Now it's not the case. Now they have to accept you regardless. And another pro would be that you would not be removed from health insurance due to illness. That was another thing back then, was that before this act was signed, that people would lose their coverage if they became ill or sick. Some of the cons is that it raises the federal taxes and it costs more money. Now, I've personally seen people whose premiums have increased double. Like my little brother was paying $400 a month for insurance, and now he's paying $800 a month for insurance. The reason for this is because there's people who can't afford new health care, and so to offset it, they have to have other people pay a little bit more so that they can have coverage as well. And that's kind of how the people are viewing that this is a little bit like socialism, because you're distributing wealth amongst people. But you got people, Republicans like Mitt Romney, who came up with his own healthcare system called Romneycare, and he's a Republican, and we all know he was running for president against Barack Obama, and he actually stood up and said that this is not socialism and defended it, which was quite shocking too. Another con is there's more government control and regulation. You know, I'm a conservative, and I believe that there should be smaller government that's ran by the people, and the people should decide what they want. They should not have to be told, you have to go out and buy this. You have to buy this insurance or else you're going to be penalized. And another con, it was a saying before, if you like your old health insurance, keep it. You don't have to switch. But a lot of people found out that they're receiving letters in the mail saying that their coverage is being declined and they will be kicked off their current healthcare system, their health insurance. And like this pro right here, like I was saying before, that you not be rejected for health insurance for pre-existing conditions, I also found that to be also a con, because I think about it this way, you know, say you have your car and you go out and get in an accident and you wreck it, then you're like, now I want to get full coverage insurance. So it's virtually the same thing if you look at it. You know, these people didn't want insurance before they were sick, but now that they're sick, they can get health insurance. You know, so your car was wrecked, it was perfectly fine. You drive your car and then you wreck it, and then you decide to get health insurance or car insurance. It's a little backwards. This is not just a Republican thing that they want to change this health care. There's Republicans and Democrats that want to repeal this or challenge the health care bill. You see, you got 89% Republicans that voted yes to change the health care, and 41% of Democrats. I mean, there's still more Democrats that voted no to keep it, but I mean, that's still an alarming number, 41%, and 66% independents. As I mentioned before, there's 46 million uninsured people in the United States, and not all the 46 people are that truly need the insurance. There's reasons why they don't have insurance. There's 6.8 million that truly needed it. So this Health Care Act is only going to be benefiting 6.8 million people, because the rest of the people don't need it. We got 7 million that are illegal aliens, which don't, by my books, are not authorized to have it. And there's 9 million that's already, there's 9 million that's already on Medicaid, and they have insurance. And there's 3.5 million that are eligible for government aid. And then these next two right here, their income. My last thing that I wanted to say is that through this affordable health care, it's not as affordable as we thought it should be. People are paying more money to it, and it's going to end up costing us more money in the future. Even though they said it's going to lower health care costs, it's going to cost more money in the future. So my action to you is, if you're against it, don't fund it. And if you wanted to do more, you got to vote against it. Thank you.